Hey, welcome back to another Let's Play of Prison Architect with Season 1 and working on the basic prison here. We're going to go ahead and attach our lines to our remote doors. You can see we got that max seg all designed out, and we got the remote doors on there and get that all cleaned up. Now we got this in super fast mode here, and we're just going to do a good overview. You can see these ding dongs dug another hole, or two more holes right there, and so get those covered up and get guys going here. In this section, in this episode, we are going to do a couple changes to the prison. We are going to add another canteen for this dormitory, and as you can tell, just do a few, get the door set up and get our security cameras in place and try to get as many remotes and things like that going as possible. As you can see, we're getting some hold up right here at the doorways. The guards aren't fast enough in letting them in and out, so we have to go ahead and give these guys their water to their toilets and showers and go ahead and say, yeah, we do want max seg. Now we're going to shut the minimum and normal security down for right now, because I think we're just about at capacity. And this over here, this area, we're going to mix this, divide that little area there up and do a canteen and a death row, small death row there. Show you, we got the shakedown running just because they dug a hole, so we're going to give them a shakedown here. Make half of them mad. You look at the canteens here, they're not serving the purpose. And we've got another hole right there. These guys are some digging SOBs. They're just constantly digging out of this thing, or trying to anyway. Anyway, you can see this canteen here for the minimum security prisoner is just packed full. Just not big enough anymore to handle the number of people that we got, and either is the one for normal sec. So we're going to copy this and get some more tables and benches in there, and then what we're going to do is come up in this corner, and we got this copied, and we're going to go ahead, if I get the mouse everything here where we want it, and put a couple more seatings in right there, and we'll go ahead and add in the serving table here. Get the walls in, get a door, well, we got to put a door in, huh? Get the walls in, and go ahead and label that out as a canteen. So the workers will get that done, and yep, label that as the minimum security, and that will get that done. So hopefully that that will solve this issue with this overcrowding here, and then we go. There we go. Let's see how that works. That should work out a whole lot better versus having everybody from that dorm trying to go in that little bitty canteen. And it looks like we'll go ahead and add some dogs and things here. Get some more staff in. Got everything pretty labeled out, but we don't have all our routes labeled out. You see we got missing runs for guards, so we'll go ahead and get all these guards, get everybody labeled through here. There we go. And I go ahead and bring them into a lot of the rooms. I put a path into the rooms, and that way they'll go ahead and step in there. You never know what prisoners are doing inside behind a door, so that forces the guard to walk in there on their normal route, on their normal rounds. So something that I like to do. Tends to work out. Also, if you get dogs on those routes, they'll try to sniff out holes and things like that, which apparently they're not doing enough of because, well, so they just keep digging out. Trying to figure out, this one's got a triangle header saying something's wrong, and I can see the problem now, but upon recording this, obviously I didn't notice it. But if you look at the bottom right corner there's a wall that was built over the bed, so it doesn't see the bed in place. So we'll get that resolved, but I see not at that point. And I don't know, looking at intake, we're getting one max seg prisoner. Let's see here, get our generator moving. we added that generator onto the right side there, out in the middle of La La Land, and didn't put it on a foundation or anything. Didn't really see the point. Oh, look, they're all prisoners are using the new canteen just fine, and that's good. We do need to get some remote doors on everything. We're gonna lock these open for now, just to allow the prisoners in and out there. Tend to lock the doors open on non-important areas like the yard and stuff like that until I get servos put into place. Hey, look, what is wrong? What's wrong? But it is, I'm trying to figure out here what's wrong, open and lock and open. But if you look right in that right corner, there's a little wall right there. That's what the whole issue is. So, making sure we got getting everybody assigned there. Oh, and now we got an extra guard there. Okay, let's try to fix that. What I do here, or what I'm trying to do, is make where there's a guard on route there at all times, so they'll monitor their stations instead of locking them in. I know a few that just lock them in. But what that tends to do now is we got 2 people standing there instead of just 1. So, not sure if that's going to work. Get everybody designed out, and just noticed another one was digging a hole. So, Shakedown caught another hole. And just assigning everybody through canteens, making sure you're getting all. And then another hole. Jiminy Christmas. I don't know how many holes that makes in this episode. 4, 5, 6, something like that. Get everybody. Kitchen serving everybody. Get this larger kitchen serving all the canteens, and just have that one small kitchen serving the one small canteen down there. Which is going to be for like the holding cell and solitary, I think is what we're going to end up making that be. And everybody's eating, doing okay. Make sure we got all our programs that we need started and rescheduled. You need to get them learning some stuff. Maybe get some skilled prison labor going. Alcohol programs, whatever you want to go through and do all those. For the most part. Let's see here. Okay. Alright, and so let's go ahead and get our security cameras in place. Get everything to work with me. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and add 30 cameras inside of the MaxEgg prison cells. It's probably just a destruction of property waiting to happen being in there, but we're going to go ahead and stick them in there anyway, stick them around the prison, get them all laid out, so make it a little harder to escape anyway, hopefully. However, again, one desk only runs 8 cameras, so at a single time it'll rotate. Just actually what I would say, just like any normal security system, you normally don't have more than 16 or 8, 16, 32 is kind of the common. But
what that really applies to is if you don't turn fog of war off, then you can only see what's going on where you have guards or cameras.
Yeah.
And it only lets you see what's going on
when you're doing on the fog of war.
Yeah.
But it also makes a difference that I've noticed to when, what do I want to say? If somebody's tearing crap up and they don't see it, they will see it faster if a guard is watching the monitor versus if it's not cycled through and there's no guard on the route in that particular area. So they do help even without fog of war.
Yeah.
They make a huge difference on catching destruction of property and escapes and things like that. But if you want somebody to monitor that full time, then you have to have no more than 8 and a guard posted at each CCT camera area doing that, right? So, yep, and got to put some servo, got to build a block, get a little wall behind here. We're not letting anybody through. We got them all blocked out, so we got to get a wall and our servos put in there so we can get those gates to open up, get a remote. On the gate, while we're doing that, we're gonna slap a few extra servos on there. Gotta let these trucks through. We can't get supplies, prisoners, or anything without opening those gates. So we get that going so they can start. Come on, get that servo installed. Hurry up. Hurry up. Darn it. Come on. There you go. And you could lock those open for them to come in, but that's usually a bad idea to lock those gates open, because if a prisoner gets out there and they're locked open, they're gone. They're going to take off. But they have no power, and anything outside has to have direct power ran to it. It won't splinter off and do power. You've got to run direct power to anything that requires power that's outside the prison walls. We're going to go ahead and build a fence, I think, right up through here. Yeah, we're going to stop some of this. Try to slow up some of this digging out crap with a fence around the prison. Now, it's not the same as having a wall, a perimeter wall. They can get under a little bit easier, but if they dig out just to the outside wall, which a lot of them do, and then try to escape the fence, will at least help hold them in. Oh, that's a good drink. Get another grant going, get some money. Okay. I think I just seen another freaking hole. Jeez. Or maybe it was something else that flashed really fast. I didn't see it. Getting lights. And that going. Let's see here. Looks like a bunch of little ants running around. You know, this thing is on super, super fast. And guys, let me know if you like this type of gameplay, if you like it sped up, or if you just prefer to have the slow gameplay as we go along. I mean, we can do either or. For this particular episode, the audio didn't record very well, so we're doing a quick voiceover for you guys, and just wanted to do a overview of what happened during this segment. And so we're getting all these right now. We're just going through, monitoring the prisoners, getting them assigned to stations. Like we did that one there. You missed it, but we put him in protective custody. And since I don't have any protective custody cells, well, he's going to get stuck in the holding cell. But it's better than him getting murdered. I think he'd rather be in holding than get murdered because, you know, for whatever reason there, that the prisoners decide they don't like him. I think he was a snitch is what I seen, or the reason I stuck him in there. And they will kill a snitch pretty quick, along with several other things, or an ex-cop. Oh, there's another hole. Jiminy Christmas. 2, in fact. Wow. And so that's just unbelievable. They are just, this prison, whatever it is with this prison, every time you turn around, they're trying to dig out. And I don't consider it a real bad prison. I mean, it is a quick, basic prison, but apparently they don't like it. So we're going to start getting things set up where we'll go ahead and get them labeled out here where they can only be in certain areas of the prison without being shackled. And get all our labor assigned here. With that all done, get everybody set up, and I'm gonna make it where they have to be minimum security to work in the shop in that area. We're gonna go ahead and set those up. So yeah, if they want to come see certain staff, they're gonna have to be in shackles. So because all the staff is down here in the low security area, so if they need to see a psychologist or whatever, they're gonna have to be shackled up to go do it. So. Just the way it is. Doesn't matter if they like it or not. That's just the way it's going to be. But anyway, guys, we're going to go ahead and put a couple doors on here, and I think we're going to end up wrapping this up here pretty quick once we get a couple servos placed. We're going to go ahead and wrap this video up. Hope you enjoyed it. If you do, please like, please subscribe, please comment. And I hope you guys have a great day and enjoy the video. Thank you very much for watching.